Hello, all my lovelies. Welcome to June. We've officially made it to halfway mark of 2020. Good news is that it's looking to kind of step up here in the quality of life department within June and July. So for most of you, I know that is a really, actually I think for everybody, that's a very exciting piece of news. I am sure prepared and ready for some changes to take place. It's been a pretty interesting 6 months, but this particular reading is going to be focusing around the summer solstice and what that's going to bring in for you, as well as I want to review how it's going to affect you overall, the main goals that you need to be aware of and focusing on, as well as how it's going to affect your love and your money. Now, it's been an interesting energy. A lot of people have been having trouble with all sorts of uncomfortable things when it comes to this last new moon. There's a lot of release with energy. There's been some communication challenges, whether that's your own words coming out. I have been struggling with getting like sentences out recently. And there's also been a lot of emotional closures, a lot of movement towards unfamiliar territory and really kind of building yourself up to be able to deal with those situations in a different way, being tested to not go in a cycle from the past but to grow into something new. And there has also been some issues with closing ends that need to be closed and some addiction problems. A lot of people have been drinking a little bit more, trying to release some of those addictions, a lot more mental thought on your health and what you're bringing into your body. All of those types of self-awareness type aspects are really being focused on through May and into June. So we've also got things developing in a very positive route. Okay, so all that might be a little bit more daunting, but on the positive side, things that you've been planting seeds with, whether there's just been mentally, you've been manifesting, or you've been waiting for things to just kind of develop and roll forward, June and July starts to take place with all of that. June's more prepping, and July is really more of an initiation month from what I've seen doing readings for others when we look forward in the future a little bit. It's been very consistent. So we're going to take a look at those aspects. I hope all of you have been doing very well, and if you are interested in looking at your personal situation, let me know. All my information is down below. I have a 50% off sale going on right now. All of my information about the manifestation class is down there, as well as how to book a reading. Okay, so general reading, guys, take what fits and leave the rest. Let's take a look at how things are going for you. All right, Taurus, we've got the Star card, we've got the Strength card, we've got the Ace of Wands. So a lot of passion, a lot of strength, and so you got a lot of stuff going on. You're busy, you've got a lot of things kind of taken off as far as either meeting people, or you've got progression going on in your life overall. Things are kind of speeding up in certain areas. You could be traveling a little bit more, you could be seeing people more, just getting back into the things that make you feel happy and that you like to do. You've also got some fiery little passions going on here in some area or another. You could be starting some new hobbies, you could be meeting some people, but overall you are feeling pretty damn good this month, just personally. I like that. Not every zodiac has had that kind of luck so far. Lots of good communication, and yeah, I mean, you've got somebody's just kind of working you up here in the confidence department. Okay, so you got a lot of attention this month, let's put it that way. Someone has got their eyes on you and think you are something pretty awesome and want to tell you quite a bit. So my darling Taurus, I think this is going to be a fantastic month for you. All right, Taurus, 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So definitely discern your time management and make sure you are not stretching yourself too thin in too many areas. Okay, you could be pretty busy this week, or this month rather. So when it comes to love, we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, and we've got the 8 of Cups. So you guys, so when it comes to love, very different energy than for personal self. So you're feeling amazing about yourself, and possibly because of some shysty shit that happened within the love department. I'm so happy to see that you have a boost of confidence and energy as opposed to a regression there. But I am seeing that you're not really feeling so hot about a particular connection that maybe you had or thought you had with somebody. Very interesting. Okay, there's almost some resentment when it comes to some type of connection that you thought you had with somebody. Okay, maybe someone just didn't turn out to be the way you thought they would be, or maybe you had your hopes up for something that just didn't turn out to be what you thought it would be. So I do see you stepping away from at least some type of an understanding or realization or thought that you had and kind of turning your head and going in a direction that brings you more of this type of energy, even if it's just self, which is what I'm seeing a lot of it. You're surrounding yourself with good people, with good situations, good energy, good environments, okay? Taking care of yourself, getting some good rest, make sure you, again, don't stretch yourself too thin. But I do see a little bit of a heartache coming, or happening with regard to somebody that you thought you had an interest in. Pretty straightforward right there. They didn't give you what you thought that they were going to give you. Matter of fact, I feel like they pretty much just kind of hung you high and dry. They might have given you some attention, but it just wasn't even near what you deserve, okay, or what you're worth. Suggested action to take in love, Page of Wands. There's that slow down again. So discern your time. Don't put it too far out there. Have fun. Experience, some new ideas. Maybe get out there and just have a little bit of fun with your friends. If things are starting to open up a little bit, please, be safe when you do go out there. But do something that gives you some of that enthusiasm back in your life, something that's just kind of new and fun and exciting, okay? And don't take anything too fast. Just go with the flow of things, enjoy your time with it, and allow yourself to just stay in that really solid energy as opposed to any of this, okay? I think this needed to happen, and I honestly get the feeling like for most of you, as sucky as it might have been for a moment, you're not tripping about it too much because you're getting really solid on what you want. Suggested action. King of Swords. Yeah, just be very clear with exactly what it is you're looking for to the universe and watch that come in. You are getting ready to have a payback, a payoff, a reward coming your way, a karmic reward coming your way for just sticking it out and doing what you needed to do for yourself, okay? So I do see that coming for you in love. Now, in money, we've got Four of Wands and the Empress here. So lots of renewed contracts, lots of opportunities coming your way, lots of attention, and you could have some new business coming in your way, but you've got a lot of people wanting your attention right now. I'm also seeing that you are doing very well financially for yourself. Things are really picking up for you. You're able to nurture a lot of different aspects that you want, have time for yourself, really be in control of how you want to dispose of your energy. And you're really loving the way that that's feeling. So money's doing really well. Personally, you're doing really well. So I can see where the love department, even if it didn't go the best way that you wanted it to, it's really not affecting you in a tremendous way. All right, so action to take when it comes to money. All right. Yeah, and you're doing it exactly the way you're being suggested to. Don't let what just happened take any kind of bearing on how you are dealing with your life right now and all the other areas, because they're telling you you're doing exactly what you need to do. You're very connected. You're seeing it right. You are being very responsible with the way that you are approaching all of these different things coming into your life. And overall, you've got a very successful and solid authority, control level on what you have going on in your life. You've brought it in, now you're maintaining it, and you are feeling that connection to it. So, fantastic. That's beautiful. All right, so in general, joy here. You delight in the spirit of life and bring a spirit, you delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. So you are just kind of, you're the life of the party right now. Everything that you're doing, you're just in a very good mood. You're very positive and happy with the way things are going. And that's kind of the energy that you're giving off to those around you, is just joy, happiness, having fun. And in the love department, peacefulness. Recognizing that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. So when you have someone who reciprocates what you ultimately deserve and what you're worth, then that's when your soul and your energies say, all right, I can deal with this, but I need this. I need these standards to be in place, and I need somebody who can not only recognize it and give it back when necessary, but it's just there's an emotional maturity there that you don't have to babysit anybody. They got their shit together, and that's what you've been waiting for and wanting, and that's what's getting ready to take place. So don't settle for anything less, all right? And satisfaction in the money department, letting the energy of yourself and the love, your hard work, and your own self-approval be your guide as opposed to others. No one else defines who you are, how you're going to approach something. If that was a case in the past from toxic connections maybe, or dependencies or whatever, that shit's not there now. You are definitely feeling this from a different perspective. So I'm really loving the way that your energies are just really on point with confidence, and that's going to be your greatest benefit throughout the month here. So utilize it. I hope it's going well for you. If you want to look at your personal situation, let me know. Much love to you guys.